Oh, hey. I didn't see you guys there. How are you guys today? I'm fine, just fine. Anyways, welcome back to another brand new video. Sometimes I have to make one of those videos where I eat my own words. Yes, it's very rare and the times are very few and far between, but I do occasionally get things wrong and put out some wrong advice or whatever, and this is one of those times. Not so much wrong. Claim certain things that I shouldn't always claim. And not really even that. Not really. Let's pump the brakes a little. Sometimes I give things too much credit that maybe don't deserve it. And I know some of you guys agree with that and couldn't wait to tell me this, but it's whatever. Got something in my mouth. Fuck. But anyways, today's video is on swivels, okay? Impact swivels at that. And we're gonna go over a couple things because a while back, some of you guys might have noticed at the end of a video, I had a little preview of a swivel made by Husky, technically gear wrench, because as a lot of you may know, that a lot of Husky tools are made by gear wrench. The ratcheting wrenches, gear wrench. Look at them, put them side by side. Look it up online. They're gear wrench, made by the same company gear wrench is made by. And that's why I kind of get a kick when someone pays all this money for a gear wrench set, even though they're not that expensive. But they could literally go buy an individual, say, what I get, I got a 21mm gear wrench ratcheting wrench on sale for $7.99. Deal, can't beat it, right? Right. Anyways, one of the tool trucks came by that happens to sell gear wrench, comes to the shop and says, hey, I got this new swivel. It's an impact swivel made by gear wrench. Really badass swivel, pinless, great design, great everything. And so we check it out, and the price tag on it, I want to say was like $29.99 or $21.99, one of the two. Not too big of a difference, but a big enough difference. But anyway, so I looked at it and I was like, wow, you know what, this is really cool. And some of you guys may have seen it. He said it's a new design, but come to find out, Garnett schooled me on this design, and it's not nearly as new as we thought it was. But I think it goes back to 2006, 2007 maybe. And a bunch of companies use this design. Actually, I believe it's all made from the same manufacturer, and then it's rebranded by everyone else. Again, Garnett has all the information on this. So go blow his shit up if you want any info on it. So obviously we know we have the pin swivels, the ball swivels, all that stuff. And so let me just get right into this. So here we have the fat mammer jammer I used to talk about, the Mac 1/2" swivel. I will get a close-up on all these so you can see. This is a great swivel. The only beef I have with this opposed to the snap-on is that the snap-on is a bit slimmer. This one's really fat and beefy. That being said, you can put a really big socket on this and it'll hold its place. No electrical tape for this guy. Great impact socket, never broke it, use it a lot, and no problems. Here we have a 3/8 drive snap-on, the old style. I know you guys can't really see this yet, we'll get to it. This is actually has the like the squared pin, you know, the one where once you put it in, if you match it up with the hole in the socket, you don't get it out unless you have something to depress the pin and pull it out, like a pick or something. I don't like these. I don't know why I got this or where I got this, but I just simply don't line it up with the hole, and then I don't have any issues. But yes, you should use impact tools on 3/8 drive, okay? Because some 3/8 drive tools are pretty powerful. So anyways, you have this one. Again, you could put a big size socket on this, or even a 1/2" adapter and use 1/2" drive on it, and it's gonna hold. This isn't going anywhere. All right. I guess they redesigned it, and the new snap-on design is better than this. I don't know. I haven't personally broken one of these, even in the socket style or just the swivel style, the regular swivel adapter styles. I haven't broken any of them that I can recall or remember. So again, these are very good by Snap-on. But now here, okay, here we have the new. This one is Husky. It's not marked gear wrench. This one is the Husky. Real quick, I know I'm all over the place in this video, but it's whatever, it's a video. The gear wrench one, I saw, I really liked it. I was really intrigued by the design. The design was really nice. And man, what the fuck is in my mouth? And you know, it just, the aesthetics, everything about it, it just looked really nice. And I was like, that's a cool looking swivel. But the price tag, I was like, man, I don't know, for gear wrench and just for this, well, that's kind of pricey. It's not Snap-on prices, it's not Mac prices, and it's not even Cornwell prices, but it's still pricey for what it was. Actually, I did not buy it. Bill bought it, okay? And, you know, what was it, a couple days later, he came to me and was like, man, this thing's already loose. I don't know if it's supposed to get like that, because when he first got it and we first used it, it was tight as a virgin, man. Couldn't loosen it up. You know what I mean? Like, it was good. Like, we thought we had found a really nice, really cool design. Wasn't, not at all. So anyways, you know, he gave it to me, play with it, was flip-flopping around. I was like, you know, I wonder what the odds are. So anyways, I'm walking around Home Depot. I always check out the tools. I like Husky tools. I think they're decent tools for the price. A lot of you guys are gonna chew me up. Don't really give a shit. Deal with it. And so I saw the swivel, the same exact swivel. And I was like, wow, that's nice. Let's check out the price. $6.99. $6.99. Grabbed it, played with it, and there was no issue. No, fuck. There, I got it. And so I grabbed it at that price. What the hell? You know, even if it breaks tomorrow, I won't be mad. And it's lifetime warranty. Well, what do? Oh, taking a caliper bracket off of I forget what it was. So I'm doing a brake job. I always use impact guns to take the caliper brackets off. You know, those usually 21mm bolts to 22, sometimes 23, whatever they be. Take them off. Sure enough, I put the socket on, put it on the gun. After one use, that's what I get. That is what I get. Alright. And Bill's was the same way. But Bill failed to tell me that it was after one use. I could not believe it. That is one use. Now again, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. But, you know, I look at the anvil fitting, the receiving end, and, you know, it's not really mashed up. You know, like, you know, impact sockets and stuff, or like when you use a chrome socket on an impact gun, the corners of the receiving end are usually like beveled up and they're tore up from using the impact gun on it, the anvil slamming on it. Well, there's none of that there, but on the tool itself, again, we'll give you a close-up, on the tool itself, it's all jacked up. It's all jacked up. And I have to say, I don't think it's supposed to be like this. I really don't think it's supposed to be like this. And it's a little concerning because, you know, swivels, impact swivels, or swivels enough can be dangerous on an impact gun. You know, I'm sure everyone's had one take off and go to China somewhere, and, you know, sometimes you never find it, and sometimes it's in two pieces, and sometimes it's just somewhere across the shop and you gotta go find it. I've had that happen before due to lack of respect for the swivel, I guess you could say. Just put it on, hammer the trigger, and hope for the best. Sometimes you even do one of these numbers, you know what I mean? And you hope for the best, literally. So I don't know. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be. I'm not gonna say I got gypped because it still serves its purpose as a swivel, so it still works. It's still a functioning tool. So I'm not gonna go on a limb here and say I got gypped, because if I need an impact swivel, I still have one. It's just like, I don't know, it's like an 80-year-old man without his Viagra prescription. Like, it's just not there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you guys have ever tried these. I don't know if, you know, maybe someone else has one and it hasn't loosened up like this. I look around at the tool, you know, as far as my eyes can see, and I don't see anything to prevent it from wearing out, you know, to not being able to do this, to keep its man juice, you know. Like, I just see all of these doing that. And quite frankly, when I look at the internals of this, not the internals, but the, I don't know, the workings of it, whatever you want to call it, this mother freaker looks like it'll fuck you up if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, or you apply too much power to it. I think you can lose an eye, maybe 3. It's a little scary, again, because you guys know when a socket is on a swivel and it takes off, God only knows where it's going or what it's doing, or, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, with 1/2 inch, I think they kind of should all be pinned. I think they should all be pinned, and impact sockets should all have 4 holes on them. I know a lot of you guys are like, fuck you, Bruce, that's a pain in the ass. Have to depress that pin every time. But I'm serious, man. Like, on swivels, you can really get fucked up. And that's not a beginner, that's not an expert, that's anybody. You know, like, look, even the swivel is slotted for a pin. I don't know, have any of you guys tried these before? You know, I'm always about it with Husky. You know, I always stand by them. I still stand by them. I just think this is a piss poor product. And if it was meant to be like this, I think it's a horrible design. I think it's a horrible idea. I think that they're gonna hurt somebody. If you guys get a chance and you see one of these, look up close to it, actually look at it, and you will notice that there's not much holding this in place. This design, again, which I'll show you, it's like slotted 4 ways, and the ball, the size of like the ball, the shape of it is just a little bit bigger, a cunt hair bigger than the tool itself, to keep it, to prevent it from coming out. And I'm sure if it wears down just enough, this thing's out of here. C'est la vie, gone. And there's no pin or anything holding it in here. It's strictly just the swivel and the receiver itself. Like, I don't know if these are just 2 single pieces and it's actually pressed in there, like it's just the right size to where they have it in the manufacturing department or wherever, whatever, and they just squeeze it enough so it pops in there, and that's it. Like, they apply enough force and it's designed so it just pops in there, because I can't see anything. There is nothing that keeps it from popping out. So my guess is that's how it's made. Obviously they're not gonna design the tool like this isn't gonna be made and they're gonna set this in and finish making the tool around it. I highly doubt that's how it is. I believe these 2 pieces are manufactured on their own and then it's brought together some way, somehow. Anyways, I just wanted to bring this to your guys' attention, so if you do see one, it is intriguing, it looks cool, and for $7-8 whatever it was, you're definitely gonna want to pick it up. And before you do, I encourage you to actually look at it and think about it and see if, you know, you really want to lose a nostril or an ear or a finger or a coworker. Really think about it. I mean, if you want to get one just to try it, by all means, but don't get it from Gear Wrench, because you're gonna pay more for something that you could get significantly less from Home Depot. So keep that in mind, keep that up here in the banks. Let me know what you guys think. That's all I got for this. As always, guys, please hit that subscribe button. Hook me up with some subscribers. I'm trying to hit 20 million by the end of this month, so see what you can do for me. Help me out. Also, hit that like button. Oh, when you hit subscribe, hit the notification button as well, the bell. Hit that bell so you know when I put out a new shitty video. You gotta know, you gotta watch it, you know what I'm saying? Click that like button. You guys have no idea how much that like button helps. Even if you didn't like the video, hit the like button. Even if you don't like me, hit the like button. Actually, you know, I don't even care. Hit the dislike button. Any sort of interaction is interaction, and YouTube likes interaction. So go ahead and help me out with some interaction. That's all I ask. And as always, if you plan on shopping on Amazon, use one of the tool links in the description to get to Amazon. You don't have to buy that tool, you don't have to do anything. Just use that link to get there. It will not put that item in your cart. Just use the link to get there, and then go shop as you normally would and check out as you normally would, and that's it. If you plan on going to Amazon, come to one of my videos, use the link to get there and shop as you normally would. That's all I ask. And you help me out drastically. That helps me out big time. And then of course, there's also, if you want to help support the channel, there's Patreon as well. You know, you could check that out. That's also a great method. Again, I'm not telling you to do it. If you'd like to do it, by all means, I'll be happy. I'm very glad knowing you guys are here watching it. I really appreciate the constant support from you guys. You guys have been awesome. There's been no bullshit in the comments. I like it, and if there is, no one's gonna see it anyway because it's gonna be gone. So go bark up another tree, loser. Anyways, that's all I got. See you guys in the next video.